highlights of this bulletin. The Ministry of Justice organized the National Online Conference to disseminate justice work in 2022. Leaders of the Central Mass Mobilization Commission and Cần Thơ City extended Christmas greetings at Cần Thơ Bishop Palace. Deputies of Cần Thơ City and Ninh Kiều District People's Councils contacted voters online. Hello, it's great to see you back here in this edition of Cần Thơ News and Top News Today. On the morning of December 21st, the Ministry of Justice organized an online conference to disseminate justice work in 2022 under the chair of Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính. Attending the function in Cần Thơ City was Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Council Nguyễn Thành Đông and Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Hè. The core missions of the justice sector in 2022 is to focus on consulting the institutionalization of major policies in the documents of the 13th National Party Congress, the conclusions of the Party Bureau and the Secretariat, continue to participate in construction, submit to the Central Executive Committee for the consideration and promulgation of the strategic resolution on building and perfecting the law governs Socialist Republic of Vietnam to 2030, with orientations to 2045. Participate in the building of laws and ordinances in 2022 of the National Assembly, consult on the institution and resolve legal issues to ensure the implementation of COVID-19 prevention and control strategy and the program for socio-economic recovery and development in the context of safe and flexible adaptation, effectively control the COVID-19 pandemic. Giving directions at the conference, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính underscored that the task of building institution was determined by the party to be one of the three breakthrough stages in the renewal process. The justice sector needs to closely adhere to the pathway and guidelines of the party, as well as practical situation for suitable institutionalization, further promote party's leadership, exercising of authority levels, take advantage of the support of people and businesses, mobilize collective and intellect and people's strength to develop policies and law. On the same morning of December 21st, Standing Vice Secretary of the Municipal Party Committee, cum Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Council Phạm Văn Hiếu, and leading representatives of the Central Mass Mobilization Commission, People's Council, People's Committee, and Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Cần Thơ City, Public Security of the city and of Ninh Kiều District visited and extended Christmas greetings at Cần Thơ Bishop's office. On behalf of the delegation, Chief of the Permanent Office of the Central Mass Mobilization Commission in Ho Chi Minh City, Vũ Tuấn Anh, acknowledged and shared the difficulties in religious activities and the lives of Christians caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. At the same time, he extended the wishes of health and a blissful and joyful Christmas season to the bishops, priests and Christians, with the hope that they will soon overcome the challenges to join hands in fighting the pandemic and contribute to the city's development. Bishop Tri Bủ Thiên, Bishop of Cần Thơ Diocese, expressed his delight at the care of the party and state leaders who came to offer congratulations on the major holiday of the religion. The Bishop's Palace shall pray to God for blessings and mobilize his followers to join hands in pandemic prevention and control so that the pandemic will soon subside, facilitating the development of religious activities, each family and of the nation. On December 21st afternoon, Standing Vice Secretary of the Municipal Party Committee, cum Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Council Phạm Văn Hiếu, and deputies of Cần Thơ City People's Council in Constituency No. 1 and the Ninh Kiều District People's Council deputy groups contacted voters of Hưng Lợi, An Bình, Xuân Khánh, Tân Phú, and Tân An wards online. After being briefed about the results of the fourth section of the city's People's Council, voters at the locations evaluated that despite being amid the complicated developments of the pandemic, the city has well implemented the dual target of pandemic containment and socio-economic development, thereby gained positive achievements. However, voters proposed the upgrade of the sewage system stretching from residential area number 923 to the section neighboring Mỹ Khánh commune of Phong Điền district. The support policies for the resettlement of households that have handed over their ground in area number 5 in An Bình ward affected by the construction of Cần Thơ River Embankment. Healthcare for frontliners in pandemic prevention and control, the administration of the third dose, and vaccination for children so that they can soon return to school. Deputies of Cần Thơ City and Ninh Kiều District People's Council acknowledged the opinions and proposals of voters and will forward them to competent agencies for resolution. On the same day, deputies of Cần Thơ City People's Council, including President of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee in Cần Thơ City Nguyễn Trung Nhân and People's Council deputies of the city and Ninh Kiều District of Constituency No. 2, contacted voters of An Khánh, An Hòa, An Cư and An Nghiệp was online after the year-end session. At the function, representatives of the People's Council Deputies Delegation of Cần Thơ City and Ninh Kiều District informed voters about the results of the fourth section of Cần Thơ City and Ninh Kiều District People's Council, the socio-economic situation, national defense and security in 2021, and mission orientations in 2022 of Cần Thơ City and Ninh Kiều District, and the resolution of voters' comments and proposals. Voters made many comments and proposals to the city and district authority regarding the revocation of planning for pending projects, boosting the progress of projects, and planning the dredging of Mương Củi and Đầu Sấu canals, promoting the inspection for counterfeit goods and goods of inferior quality, stabilizing the prices, organizing entertainment activities with pandemic control safety, ensuring security, order, and social safety as that holiday approaches. Voters also proposed the enhancement in publicizing COVID-19 prevention and control, the management of F0 and F1 individuals at home, boosting the operations of the community COVID-19 control groups, equipping medical supplies and supporting frontliners in pandemic prevention and control. Since the planning law came into effect, the People's Committee of Phong Điền District has implemented planning policies and law, including the establishment, verification, approval, adjustment, and stay administration in urban and rural planning in accordance with legal regulations on urban planning and construction laws in the district. Since the approval of the new style rural communes, the construction of projects and basic production organization following the planning were approved, especially architecture and infrastructure projects at the commune centers, which receive investment from funding programs and capital sources, contributing to improving the rural landscape. However, certain limitations remain during implementation, such as the concentration test, the management of planning, the establishment, verification, and adjustment of plans are slower than the set-forth plan. The investment capital sources of the projects are too large, implementation time is prolonged, policies to attract investors are obstructed, or the planning budget is not yet detailed. On such a foundation, the locality proposed that competent agencies check the decrees and circulars relating to planning to match them with the development of each locality. Urban planning and land planning need to be closely coordinated from central to local level. Budget at the same time needs to be timely allocated to the locality to ensure timely approval and implementation of planning. On the afternoon of December 21st, Trung Thắng Commune of Thới Lai District received the title of Advanced New Style Rural Commune in 2021. In 2017, Trung Thắng was recognized New Style Rural Commune by the City People's Committee. Since then, the locality has focused on forces to develop infrastructure, society and economy, as well as people's lives. With great efforts and determination, the commune accomplished 19 advanced new style rural criteria. Speaking at the recognizing ceremony, Vice Chairman of the city's People's Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Hè valued the achievements of Trung Thắng and suggested the locality to improve its potential and advantages, especially in agriculture, to further increase people's income. Up next, let's have a look at the updated weather forecast. The weather forecast has also wrapped up this edition of Cần Thơ News. To watch our bulletins again, please log on to our website at canthtv.vn. And now, thank you so much for tuning in. Goodbye and see you next time.